Hey, Raindrops. On today's episode, Reality for the King, Monica Garcia is back. It's my favorite day. Look at she said, Raindrops. Look, I know you guys like to listen on the audio, and we appreciate you, but you also have to subscribe to my YouTube channel at @BCarlosKing_ because you gotta see the visuals, honey. Monica is giving it. She's giving Kim K tease, honey, with the
Thank you.
Monica, you look fantastic.
Thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you.
I enjoy recapping this with you, but not only do I enjoy it, the Raindrops have been enjoying it. They are like, we need Monica. There's a campaign on TikTok about you. Like, we need this bitch
No
back on
way.
Bravo.
Oh my God. I love that.
Yes.
That's amazing. No, we always have the best time. It's so fun. And people definitely need to like watch the visuals because I feel like we are so funny. Like,
oh no, we're a blast. If
yeah, time, honey.
We're a time. Listen, we're so much a time that I don't know that I fart when I laugh with you the way Todd allegedly farts when he makes out with hot girls. I don't know, Monica, but
was it a hot girl? Was it a hot girl? Technically, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. But the thing is, what we do know is Bronwyn is taking it this episode. So let's get right into it. So look, Brom is on the deck. She's minding her business. And this is so funny to me, Monica. The fact that she can hear, I wouldn't call it eavesdropping, but it's the fact that she can hear.
Yes.
Lisa and Britney talking about her. Like, you know what's so funny? And I want you to explain this to me because you've been on the show, so you understand how this works. I'm a producer.
Yes.
That shit actually happens a lot. But what did you think about that? Like, have you ever gone through that experience yourself?
You know, okay, first of all, yes, the wind was definitely blowing the vocal cords to Bronwyn's ears on the yacht. And there's only so many places you can go on a boat. You know what I mean? You're kind of stuck. And so there's only so many places you can go. And, you know, I think that was a very coincidental moment. And it was bound to happen because they're not in a house where there's tons of places, there's tons of doors. You're always out on the deck. You're always out in the open. And so it made sense that she was overhearing that. I love that she overheard that. I think it was very interesting. It was a very interesting conversation because let me tell you, I actually do love how Lisa held Britney accountable.
Yes.
Because she was like, she did this to me. She's already done this to you before. Like, at some point, you got to be like, stop trusting Bronwyn or stop telling Bronwyn things you don't want her to leak. And I think that was a real friendship conversation, to be honest. She wasn't coddling her or sugarcoating it. She was like, look, this is shit that's happened before. It's shit that keeps happening. So at some point, put the blame on you, Britney, you know? So I actually really enjoyed that conversation. I thought Lisa was spot on with her advice.
No, I could not agree more. I think for me, look, I love Bronwyn. I think Bronwyn's great. I'm not sure, and we touched on it a lot in our last recap of last week's episode, but I did not like the fact that Bronwyn told the girls what Britney said to her. And look, yes, there's cameras there, but it's still private. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Carlos, please explain this to me because I know you love Bronwyn, and I cannot figure her out. Why? I do not understand why she keeps coming for Britney. Like when they were at the breakfast and she just rammed Britney again like a freight train. I'm like, what is the problem? Like, what is her beef with Britney? I don't know because I haven't watched previous seasons. This really is where I've started since season 4. So I don't know if I'm missing something. Why they have beef like this? Actually, it seems one-sided. Bronwyn is not letting up off Britney. And I cannot figure, she's like, well, da-da-da-da-da was in your room and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what is the problem? I'm so confused. Am I missing something there?
I love you so much because, first of all, you did not miss anything. Listen, Britney, first of all, Andy Cohen did an interview with Alice Cooper from the Call Her Daddy podcast. Mm-hmm. And she asked him who is the thirstiest housewife.
Uh-oh.
Now, mind you, Britney's not a housewife, but he said Britney. Mm. He said, he answered. He said, look, Monica's face is he said Britney. Look, in his defense, he did say, look, I'm going to say the name. It's not a dig. But I'm going to answer you. I think she's lovely.
He is so amazing because, she isn't even a housewife. That's, you know what? He is so smart. He is so smart. He's like, you know what? Let me save my peaches, my apples, my snowflakes, my diamonds. Brittany, the friend of, she's the thirstiest. I'm going to protect all my housewives.
He said, I can handle Britney like the rest of these girls, but he said Britney was thirsty. The reason why I brought that up is because Britney has come on very strong since she's been on. But nothing, listen. But nothing to the point where her and Bronwyn should have beef. Okay. My spidey senses tell me that Britney is annoying to them, but I think more importantly, and I love Bronwyn, I think she sees Britney as an easy target. You know, I think she looks at Britney like, you're annoying, you're thirsty, you're all these things, and you're also an easier target because no one likes you anyway. So I just don't think she likes her like that. And for me, that would be fine if you feel that way, but I don't get why she does lash out at Britney so much. I get the Lisa thing. The Lisa thing makes the most sense.
The Lisa thing makes sense. The Britney thing, I'm like, what the hell? Like, if Britney did have somebody in her quarters, and that was what she chose to do, like, she's single. You know what I mean? Let her freak flag fly on the yacht, honey. She's single. She's beautiful. She's just out there doing her thing, whatever. Like, let her live her life. Like, I'm not here for the shaming if she was hooking up with the captain, El Capitan. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, where is this coming from? Let the girl live. Let her live.
If she wants to get wet on the ocean, in her cabin,
that is her prerogative, honey.
Yes, I'm not, shaming anybody that wants consensual lovemaking. Do your thing, sister. And listen, she's a hot girl and she wanted it. But I did think like, okay, it came out of nowhere to me too when Bronwyn was like, whatever, Britney, you trying to hook up with a crew member. And I'm like,
out of nowhere.
She's not married. like, look. They're saying Seth is on TikTok being exposed by the Uber driver for having a mistress. Like, that's something we could talk about that's sort of like he should not be doing, allegedly, if he's doing it. But if Britney wants to fuck a crew member, the fish in the sea.
Let her be.
Okay, let her be. If she wants to go to SeaWorld and fuck every whale in the ocean, let her do it. You know what I mean? Like, she has every right to do what she wants to do.
Exactly. And Bronwyn needs to worry about her own, honey. Because why are you worried about who Britney is shagging when allegedly your man has rumors of him making out with other people? Like, girl, keep it in your own home right now. Because I don't know why you're trying to expose somebody else's little freak when they're single. But allegedly your man is making out with people. Like, it did not make sense. It did not make sense. And let me tell you, Carlos, I was a little triggered. I'm not going to lie.
What? Tell me.
Because it reminded me of this in season 4, A Praise Ski, where I pulled Angie aside and I said, these are the rumors that are going around about your husband. I was massacred for that. But Angie says it like, oh, he's making out with Lisa's friends and farting. And it's like Angie didn't catch any heat for that. And I'm going to say she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. Just like I shouldn't have. It's kind of like shooting the messenger. When I went to Angie and I said, this is what is being said. This is what is out there. I'm coming to you. I'm letting you know the rumors. You were more mad at me than maybe where the rumors were coming from, right? Bronwyn did have her aim correct. It should have been aimed at Lisa, but it doesn't differ when you've got Britney accusing Seth of affairs and mistresses and whatever. That doesn't differ from what I said. And it doesn't differ from Angie bringing it up and talking about the rumors. And it just goes to show you hypocrisy continues to ring true, honey. Continues to ring true.
Yeah, no. It's a big contradiction from what they claim to be like. We stand for this. We sort of stand for this justice. And look, that just honestly is not the case. And what I will say, which is so interesting, is when you do have someone like Bronwyn, who is very vocal, and the way she yelled at Lisa, right, about don't bring up my daughter, don't bring up any of my family members, stop doing it. When it came to the rumor that her husband Todd is farting while making out, first of all, I didn't know both could happen simultaneously. It never happened. That never happened to me.
I was just like, okay. I love that Mary Cosby said, I don't know which one I would be more mortified by. Because it's so
both
true.
Is bad. Yes, both is bad. Raindrops, let me know in the comments. Would you be more upset if you found out your man farts doing making out, or that he is actually making out with somebody else? Like, these are things you need to know. Is cheating a deal breaker, or is farting while cheating a deal breaker? Because if you're going to cheat, do not fart. No. And the other thing for me, it was sort of like the mental picture of seeing Todd making out and farting at the same time, which I didn't need that as I was eating my tofu.
We both did not need.
But do you look? Lisa is like, I heard it from a friend in New York City, and once again, Lisa is on the line for spreading another rumor. Soon thereafter, her luncheon, her Clarity luncheon, and they went to the restaurant / club. Yep. And even in that moment when she hides her hair and tells Angie K the tea, like,
Angie needs to work on her Lisa impression, by the way.
By the way, your Lisa impression, people were gagging over last week's episode. They just love it so much. But do you think this proves that Lisa definitely just spreads rumors about these cast members?
Oh, I think Lisa, if you catch it, and this goes back to how we're always like, listen, watch with open eyes and ears. When Angie came out and said it, Lisa pretty much admitted to it, because Angie said, oh, you told me she was making out with your friend and farting and whatever. And she goes, I never said it was my friend. And I was like, oh, so you said it. You said it. The details are blurry, but you said it. She didn't deny saying it. She just said, I never said it was my friend. But yes, I did say that. And I do have to give Lisa credit, because she did admit it.
Go to Monica. You give Lisa credit twice this episode.
Yes.
Get it, girl.
100%. Yes. Lisa owned it. I will say, in Bronwyn versus Lisa at that table, I was really impressed with Lisa. I will be honest, in how she handled herself. For Lisa Barlow, okay, she was very calm. Bronwyn was the one standing up, storming off, coming back, yelling, screaming, whatever. And Lisa was like, no, sit down. Let's have a conversation. I'm sorry that I said this and this and this. I did say that. I didn't say he was my friend. I know a lot of people. You know, she was owning it, which we love, because it's true. It is true. People slide in your DMs with all kinds of ludicrousy, right? Everybody's trying to tell you, I saw this, I heard that. I'm sure Lisa gets told a lot of shit. I also do believe Lisa has people specifically to give her the shit. It's like exactly what Heather said, where Lisa keeps her hands clean. She's very good at getting the agenda pushed forward while being able to do this. She's got people doing it for her. And, you know, that was my biggest mistake with Reality Von Teese was I did it my damn self. But
you should have had an intern.
I thought I did, bitch. There were 5 of us. But I mean, it's very true. A lot of people are always coming to you with information, but Lisa did. She sat there. She was like, I will never talk about it again. She admitted she did say that to Angie. And yeah, it was nice to actually see Lisa sit there and take accountability in that moment.
Yes, take accountability and then also apologizing. I will say, I thought Lisa did a very good job this episode opposed to last week. Last week, I'm like, girl, the jig is up. You said it. And I felt like after talking to John, I can't do her voice the way you do, Monica. But I do feel like after she spoke to John, maybe she was able to just be like, fuck it. I have to at least show these women that I'm able to be accountable and then I'm able to apologize. And she did apologize to Bronwyn about it. But let me ask you this. Do we believe that Todd is making out with maybe not women or a woman in general?
It could be anybody, honey. Like, let's be so for real right now. We don't know, okay? We have no idea. We don't know the age. We don't know gender. We don't know anything about, which I find very interesting, is that detail was left out, which is weird. You know,
tell me, what did you think was left out that made you gag?
Well, I just found it interesting that Lisa wasn't like, you were making out with my girlfriend. Or you were making out with, you know what I mean? It was like, you're making out with my friend. Like, it was just very worded, very interestingly. And I'm not starting anything, but I'm just saying we cannot assume it's hot women. I mean, what if it's like, you know, that one guy where he was at Coldplay? And yeah, she was like an older thing. We don't know. So, you know, it leaves the door open, wide open for lots of speculation, which is honestly more damaging.
You obviously live, you know, Salt Lake. Have you heard anything about Todd allegedly?
No, I haven't heard anything about Bronwyn. I haven't heard anything about Todd. That's not true. I did hear something about Bronwyn at something that happened at Kathy Hilton's Christmas party. That she, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna talk about that. But
okay. I was there.
You were there?
Yes. That's how I met. That's how. No, Monica. That's how I met Bronwyn. I met Bronwyn, Mary. I met all the cast except Meredith and Heather weren't there. But I was there.
Interesting. We'll have to talk about that. Because I'm not trying to start shit, boo. I'm really not, because I don't know Bronwyn. And she gets all, you know, she gets a clean slate with me because I have, you know, I don't have anything with her. I think she's doing great. I think she's an amazing housewife. But I also think, you know, sitting there saying, don't talk about my marriage, don't talk about Todd. Honey, you're on Housewives. It's going to happen. People are going to talk about Todd. And Todd knows it. And that's why he said, if you go on this trip, you know what's going to happen. And it did. And it did.
And not only did it happen that he predicted, she also admitted to calling him.
Yeah.
Telling him everything that happened. And the girls were like, well, what did he say? And if you watch the scene, she was very careful with her response.
She's very careful with her words.
She gave a very blanket response, like, well, of course he's not mad that he's being talked about. And he doesn't understand why.
Yeah.
And I'm like, baby, I've seen Todd eat your cherry.
Yes.
Okay. Like,
Yeah.
And let's be clear. I see how Todd talks, baby. I think this episode, once again, I was like, Monica, I will be shocked if she returns next season.
Oh, she's coming back. You and I are going to make a wager. She is coming back. She is a glutton for punishment, honey, because she was stuck on the boat in the middle of the ocean with people saying her husband is gassy and cheating. She is still there, seated at the table, honey. She will be back. And I hope she is. I hope she is. I really do. Because if my man ate my favorite cherry off my sundae, I'd be like divorced immediately.
Okay. If we think she's coming back, Monica, do you think though that Todd's coming back?
Oof. Is it true that they don't have a prenup? Is that true? You think?
Oh,
maybe they have a post-nup. Maybe they have a post-nup.
The beauty of us doing this live is I get to tell you right now what it is. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Monica Garcia and the Raindrops. Bronwyn revealed on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City that they do not have a prenup.
Wow.
She explained that their strong relationship is the reason they chose not to sign one, stating, Monica, that she doesn't believe it would be right to take Todd to the cleaners in a divorce. Monica, before I let you talk, she also pointed out that Todd is a savvy businessman who would not have been hoodwinked into a marriage without seeing the genuine nature of their relationship.
Okay. So what I get from that is he's gonna Tom Brady her ass, honey. He has houses in his mama's name. So then when they go to get divorced, he was a savvy businessman. Okay, we're not gonna do a prenup, but I'm gonna have this in someone else's name. I'm gonna have this in my mama's name. Because there's no way.
I'm gagging right now.
Confused. I'm so confused.
Monica, I'm actually gagging.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Okay, wait, Monica, we have to see how much he's worth. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
And of course, it's the internet. Okay. All right. Todd Bradley is allegedly worth approximately $24.6 million. Now look, Monica's faces. Okay, Raindrops, listen up.
Bitch, you know how many cherries she could buy with that? Stop it right now. Stop playing with me. She's coming back. She's coming back without a Todd and a lot of money. And a lot of cherries, bitch.
Not a lot of cherries. She could buy $24.6 million for the cherries. Monica, Bronwyn is smarter. Monica, Bronwyn got that man to marry her with no prenup.
In true housewife form, honey. Good for her. So what I'm hearing is she will be back, and so will Todd.
Well, listen, none of them not going nowhere. It's cheaper to keep her.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So she will be back, and so will Todd.
Okay, there we go. Listen, Raindrops, I was wrong. Not that I know that information. I'm looking forward to seeing Bronwyn and Todd back for the following season, because that baby, that right there, let me know what time it is. And Bronwyn, words from the Raindrops.
No wonder. You know what? This is the whole like cry on a yacht theory. This is literally the cry on the yacht theory. And she's doing that, which is you may be married and be miserable, but I'd rather be crying on my yacht than crying cheap. That is where Bronwyn's at. She's like, okay, this man ate my cherry, but that's fine because I'm going to just run my little ass over to Chanel and buy myself a bag. And I'll cry with my bag about my cherry being eaten. I'm serious. That's what we're seeing here. That is
You're
what
good. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I want to ask you because I have been dying to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
Yes, come correct, Carlos.
I will.
What do you think of Heather's behavior this episode? Was she kind of... You go ahead, please.
No, finish.
She was very off to me this episode.
She was.
Right?
She was.
Okay.
Okay. What was fascinating to me, in my opinion, something happened overnight.
Yeah.
While Britney was chasing Toby Dick, right? Trying to get some dick. Okay.
El Capitan!
Yes. Going below the deck. Okay, go ahead, Britney. Britney Bateman, yes, baby. Okay. So while that was happening, something happened because Heather was on 10, trying to like expose Lisa and all these things, getting Meredith to join her side, and being the whatever.
She was a crusader, honey. Crusader.
Yes. This episode is like she wasn't even there.
Yes.
What is that about? What do you think? I noticed that too, baby.
I
was like, weird. It was strange to me. It was something happened. Lisa's apologizing. Oh, wait a second. It just hit me.
What?
Okay. Think about it.
What?
In the last episode, which considerably we will call that the night before this episode, right?
Okay. Yes.
So the night before, we see Lisa and Heather pretty much like going at it face to face, struggling to like talk to each other. Lisa on the phone with John. Heather's like, Lisa, talk to me and your friend. She's mad that Heather exposed her. Okay, fine.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, the next day occurs.
Yes.
And the next day, yes, we see, Britney and Lisa talking about Bronwyn, which, whatever, it's fine. It was nothing, to me, scandalous, right? It was just gossip. But we see Lisa be accountable and apologize to Bronwyn. And we see Heather be a mute. It makes me wonder if they had an off-camera conversation in the wee middle of the night where they were like, look, because again, I agree with you. Yeah. Heather hands ain't clean either. And I think Lisa said, Heather, if you want me to expose you, bitch, you need to leave me alone. And I think Heather said, look, I have a job to do. I have to do it. What you have to do, though, is just accept responsibility and apologize. And I won't do anything moving forward. I'm curious to see if last week's episode is the last time we're going to see Heather go after Lisa. Because I didn't think about that until you said it. They both switched roles. Not switch roles. Yeah. They both were something different than the night before. So, but what do you think?
I don't know. The only thing that sticks out in my head is a couple things. First and foremost, this is exactly what happens. Where Heather, I feel, gets to drop this huge bomb. She's rallying the troops. She gets everybody ready for war. And then she sends the soldiers off and can sit back and be like, I mean, Heather's the one that started all of this. Truly.
She did.
Now everybody is suffering the aftermath. We've got rumors with husbands, and we've got Lisa and Meredith unraveling, and we've got Mary and Meredith are having an argument now. And, meanwhile, Heather's just running across the beach back and forth with a drink in her hand, playing fucking getting necked or whatever. So I'm just like, what is happening here? What is happening here? And then Mary says, you're the only zombie that I can smell alcohol on their breath. And I was like, ooh!
Gag. Okay. She did say that.
She did say that. So I'm like, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she was just real. That she's in her own world with calling herself Finding Nemo swimming with stingrays and, whatever. I don't know. She was not the same. Yeah. Very different. So I did think that was really, really interesting. I wanted to see your take on that because I
picked up what you dropped.
Look. Yeah.
I got it. Question for you though.
Yes.
Because like you said, all of this that happened last week, this big, everyone going at it is because of Heather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Heather the producer's pet?
I mean, look, I lived what I lived and I experienced what I experienced. And unfortunately for me, Heather was a huge, huge part as to why things played out the way they played out with me, all while being very well in the know of everything and pretending to not be. So is she? It's possible. Either way, there was something that she said last week about Lisa where she said she's trying to throw her weight around. I don't know if you remember her saying that about Lisa. She was like, don't let her do that. She's trying to throw her weight around. That is Heather all the time. Heather is constantly pulling this, pulling that, pushing this, pushing that. So, I mean, it's hard to say. And I try with these recaps to be very neutral.
Yes, and you have been, and you really have been.
Okay, thank you. And I have given Heather credit for things. She's made me laugh here and there, whatever. But for me, that was my experience. I mean, acting like she had no idea about Von Teese was beyond comical. So for me, I'm kind of like, of course it's a possibility. Another thing that I think is a possibility is someone put some brouhaha on our girl Angie. Because what is happening to her on this shit? What is happening to her, Carlos? Did you see her finger? Her finger, bitch. I was like, oh my God. We got
what was that on the finger?
Her shrimpy shrimp costume, smashing her fingers. She's been sick as crap. She cannot catch a break. You got to go in front of Captain Jason, okay? Dressed as a shrimp with a busted ass finger, and you're not. She's catching some karma or something, honey, because I don't know what is happening. This is like the ship of horrors for poor Angie.
It is. And the shit of horror. She's throwing up. I think she's shitting all over the place. It's sort of like, damn, Angie. Someone put some juju on you girls to get you humbled real fast. I am like,
and I went back and replayed because I tried to catch it. Her hand getting caught in that looked brutal.
Yeah.
That was bad. Did you see all the blood?
Yes. No, the crazy thing is I'm with you. What is going on with our girl Angie?
I know.
And that I'm like, and you know what's funny? Because Angie's like, I'm not going to be boring on this fucking trip, which is why she decided at the end to eviscerate, Lisa and expose everything. But can we talk about Mary versus Meredith?
That broke my heart. I'm gonna be honest. I hate when those two fight. I
didn't get it. I didn't go. You go.
I hate it. Mary and Meredith for me from the beginning, I feel like have kind of always been this little pair. And when Mary had nobody, I feel like she had Meredith. And I think because Mary has been that for me, when I had no one, Mary was the only one. I hate seeing that rift. I hate seeing that. But anytime our girl, Big Mare, starts talking like Moira Rose, honey, we know it's downhill from there. And she started drawing out her words with Mary. She started drawing out her words with Britney. You are disgusting, despicable. Like, it was just, get her away from me, the baby. Like, you've got a problem. When Mary starts going British Moira Rose, you are on the shit list with our girl Big Mare, honey. So, honestly, good luck to Britney, because now you've got Meredith on your ass. And I would not wish that on anyone.
Oh, anybody. Listen, okay. The way Mary, So Mary is on Lisa's side. And it's like, Meredith, you don't defend her. You just don't do it. But I will say this. I actually disagree with that. I think Meredith has defended Lisa. Now, granted, it's not in like this big, elaborate way. Maybe that.
Okay.
It's not. Okay, boo. It's not in this big, elaborate way that maybe Lisa does it, but I've watched every episode. I think she does. Listen, she definitely says, guys, let's not talk about her. She's not here. Or like, I don't know if that's true. If it is true, that would be bad. I do think Meredith defends Lisa. And I think what Lisa wants is sort of like this very big way of doing it. And I just don't think that's Meredith's personality for anyone else, except if you're attacking her family.
Yes.
But Mary calling her boring and saying you're I'm like, Mary, what?
And Meredith was so amazing. She's like, I do a lot of interesting things. Like,
what was that kind of impersonations? And I'm like, I mean, listen, secretly, I wanted it to be like a read off because I'm like, Mary's doing a good job at reading, but I definitely wanted.
You are boring. I am bored.
You're a snooze. Get out of here. I'm just like, and Meredith took it like a G and walked off.
She did. And I do
think that was the case, though. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so I do think, because if it were Britney, it'd be a very different situation. I do think that Meredith knows that Mary and Meredith do have a real foundation. They really do. And so I think she respects Mary enough to not go there and to walk away and to not engage, right? Disengage was all over that. And she was like, I'm not doing this with Mary, because I do think at the end of the day, she does care for and respect Mary, because I do think they have this years of foundation built, whereas Britney got a saw thrown at her ass, honey. And Meredith was like, I'm done with you. You were disgusting from day one. I knew it. You're disgusting still now. And I was like, oh, yikes.
Clocked it. Meredith was so fascinating. The way she eviscerated Britney. Because look, the fact that Britney is showing Whitney TikTok videos of this Uber driver alleging that she saw Seth and another woman in the back seat of her Uber making out. First of all, guys, if you're going to cheat, don't do it. But if you're going to do it, don't cheat in a Uber. First of all, it couldn't be an Uber Black, because I feel like an Uber Black.
Uber Premium Select Platinum XXL Black Elite Premier. Okay, you have that Uber unlocked.
Right. You can't cheat in an Uber Compact. Like, it's not going to work. They are going to read you and know who you are. I feel like the Uber Black drivers, I think they're like 10 times out of 10 limousine drivers. Like, they understand confidentiality. They understand premium service. So the fact that they are on TikTok telling people allegedly that Seth is in the back seat making out. Seth, you're famous. You're on television.
Yeah.
For some reason, look, I don't believe Seth is that stupid. If he is cheating to make out in an Uber, I just don't buy it. But I will say, Meredith did a good job at defending that situation.
I love it. And let me tell you something that I really freaking love about Meredith in particular. Honey, she will go to the ends of the earth for her family. I mean, she does it in like a not Lisa Barlow way where it's just like screaming and then fighting back with insults. Like, when I tell you, you just unleashed hell on yourself by coming for her family. She is an insanely fierce mother and wife. And so, like, I'm sorry, RIP to Britney in this battle, because she will lose. I thought it was hilarious when Meredith was like, oh, well, Jared breaks up with you every time he wants to sleep with someone else. You know, it's just like, girl, you are opening a door that you cannot close when you go for Meredith's family. There's
Do it again, Monica. Do the impression again. I live. Do it again, girl.
You are disgusting. Get up from the table. Like, it's just, when she gets like that, I'm telling you, it's over. It's over. She forgets she's not British and it's over. You're done. You're done for, honey. You are done. And Britney knew it too. Did you see Britney's face?
Yes.
She sat there like, fuck.
What did I get myself into?
Yes.
No, the whole time. It was everything.
Yeah.
It was actually like, it was everything. It was everything.
Yeah.
I loved it. No, listen, this episode was funny. I love an activated Meredith, and I want to see more of it. So, is there anything else you have to get off your chest about this episode, Monica?
Ooh. I know. I'm going through my notes. I feel like we did a really good job of covering all of, shout out to the captain for real, because
yes.
A lot. I think we end this little recap with the shout out to poor Jason and Daisy. Honestly, I've met her. She is truly the sweetest person. And when she said that she saved her dessert for the poor captain, but she didn't feel he should be out there, she's a real one. Yeah. Looking out for her.
Totally.
Shout out to the crew for holding it down with this bunch of bitches. And RIP the carpet. They are really just destroying this yacht, Carlos.
I know they are. They really are. No, shout out to the crew. You guys are doing a great job. Even trying to serve them, and they're arguing, and you're apologizing for interrupting the argument. They're like, no, we want the cocktails. Trust me, we can argue.
Leave the spicy margarita.
No, we're good. But no, shout out to the crew. Yeah. Shout out to Monica Garcia for this amazing recap.
So
we
fun.
will be back next week to really dig deep into something that has been teased even before the new season started, Monica, which is what happened on the plane leaving the trip back to Salt Lake City, where allegedly they're saying Meredith allegedly got physical with Britney on the plane. So
I can't wait for that because, I have my own experience with the ladies in a plane and how that got spun. So I'm here for it. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yes.
Well, raindrops, if you need another reason to come back next week, there you have it. So love you, Monica. Love you, raindrops. And I will see you on the next one.